guys, this is Natavia with another episode of the Break series. Today's episode is all about vacations versus staycations. So, a vacation, you tend to go somewhere, you have an adventure, you do things. Vacations are all about doing, while staycations are all about not doing. And so we will talk about when to take a vacation versus when to take a staycation. And I'm going to kind of do it in question form. So here are the questions. Do you want an adventure? Do you want to veg out? Are you already overwhelmed? Do you feel up to planning? And do you need new scenery? So, do you want an adventure? If you are looking for something new, exciting, and something that really energizes you in that way, a vacation is what you want. You want to leave and go see other things and go do other things that you normally don't do. And that's when you would plan out a vacation. So while I have quarterly breaks, I don't take a lot of vacations just because of what my needs are at that time. I don't really want an adventure. Sometimes I'm just like, I'm good. I'm good on my life is exciting enough. But yeah, so just because you take all those breaks doesn't mean that every break's a vacation. It's up to you how many vacations you have, just as long as you're taking breaks. And then, do you want to veg out? Do you plan on being in your jammy jams the whole time? If so, a staycation is what you want. Now, staycations don't always have to be in your house. Staycations could be like you get a hotel room in your city, or maybe in the next city over, and you just lounge around the hotel. That is something you can do. That's kind of my personal form of staycations, just because one, the hotel is a whole lot nicer than my room. And two, I don't have to answer to anyone. No one is calling at that hotel. No one's knocking on the door. There's not a dog barking in the neighborhood. It just becomes, it's a lot more relaxing. It's a lot more relaxing. And you feel like you're pampering yourself. So like I get to be in my jammy jams in a very nice hotel, in a big old bed. Yeah, like that's staycation if you want to veg out. Then, are you already feeling overwhelmed? If you are already feeling overwhelmed, I do not recommend doing a vacation, because that is a vacation. It's a lot of emotions, right? It's the planning, it's the experiences. Like you kind of go through like an emotional, I don't want to say roller coaster, because it doesn't like, there's not too many negative emotions associated with it, but it is an emotional wave. And if you're already overwhelmed, you don't want to be on any sort of emotional wave. You just kind of want to, you're trying to balance back out. So I would recommend a staycation if you are already overwhelmed. And you can do that at home, or you can do a staycation away from home if you so choose. Then, do you feel up to planning? Now, I'm not sure how you guys work in your like friend dynamics and things of that sort, but because I love organizing and planning, because I just live for it, when it comes to like vacations and stuff, everybody just kind of looks at me to do it. And vacations are not a stress-free planning process. There's a lot of moving heads, such and such, with their money in. Are they going to be available? Whose car are we going in? Like it's a lot of planning and relying on other individuals. So if you want the adventure, think about, are you up to planning that adventure? And if you're not up to planning and there's somebody within your group who's okay with planning, that's fine, but don't be that person who puts all the responsibility on them. Like help them out a little bit. But consider that when you're deciding if you want to have a vacation or a staycation, because the planning part does come in place. If you guys are going to go to dinner, what area do you guys want to be in for dinner? Do you have a restaurant in mind? If you guys want to go to an amusement park, how much are the tickets? What are the hours? What attractions do you want to go to? Like you guys, that becomes part of the vacation. Even if you're not going somewhere that's too far, like even if you're doing something within your state, within your city, there's still planning involved. And then the last one, do you just need new scenery? If you just kind of feel like your current environment is just stressing you out, I recommend a staycation away from home. There are times, because I'm in my parents' house, there is not a ton of space. Well, there is, but there's not a ton of space in the way that I want to utilize it. My office is in my bedroom, which is something that I advised against, but it's kind of the situation I'm in right now, and I kind of have to have it set up like that, which means there are times where I am tired of being in this room. And so I just don't want to be in this room. And so I'll go downstairs. But then sometimes I don't even want to be in the house. It's like, I don't want to be in the States. Like, you guys get what I mean. Like, I don't want to be here right now. I want to go somewhere else. And so that you can do a staycation away from home. You don't have to do like a full out planned vacation, but like you get on a plane, go to an Airbnb, and you chill in your jammy jams in Florida or California or whatever wherever you want to go. I am all for staycations away from home because you feel like you went on a vacation, but it's not all the money of a vacation, right? You pay for the hotel, you pay for your food, and that's pretty much it. You're not doing like all the touristy things that tend to cost a lot more. And I prefer to do Airbnbs over hotels because I get kitchens. And when I can get a kitchen, I can Instacart my groceries to the place and then chill. I never have to leave. And you guys can't tell, I am a homebody. Like me when I don't have to leave. So if you just need new scenery, definitely do a staycation away from home. And staycations don't have to be by yourself. You guys know I'm doing a whole nother YouTube channel called The Black Llama Effect. And the cast of The Black Llama Effect, we decided to do a staycation away from home. So the three of us went out, we got an Airbnb on the beach, and we watched anime and played video games. We went out to dinner like one night. We were there for like a week, but like we only went out to dinner one night. And the rest of the time we were just like in our jammy jams in the Airbnb. And that just made us happy. So you can do things like that in groups. Just remember, because this is your break. So remember, whoever you're going with, you know their characteristics. Make sure these are people who are productive to the fact that this is a break. Don't bring your stressful Sallies on your breaks. If you are okay with dealing with stressful Sally, that's okay. But if you need to really re-energize, don't invite Sally. All right, guys. So next week's episode is all going to be about, I can't afford to take a break. We went over that a little bit today, but we're going to really like dive into that next week. If you liked this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you love this content, subscribe. And if you can't wait to the next episode, hit the notification bell. I will see you guys later.